The hierarchy of power in the Regulation G universe is about to change. And that's because Lunala... Wait, I'm looking at the wrong... Did they not add this to... Did my intro just get ruined? Oh, and poo. Oh, they didn't... Have they added it yet? No, they haven't. Oh, okay. Is this thing on? Yep, it is. Okay, so, this was a pretty cool tournament. Sadly, I couldn't check it out. I was busy, but from the looks of it, the teams are pretty crazy. Like I said, Lunala winning is absolutely crazy. Okay, I need to find the new word to say than crazy. I need to look up some synonyms or something. But this team is really cool. We're seeing Ogre Fire, which is very common right now, and that's because it's just is very good. Because Fire and Grass is a very strong combo. You can only not hit fire types with other Pokemon. You can kind of deal with that. And, like, other than that, this type really has, like, no, like, huge drawbacks. Lunala is a Pokemon that is, like, has, like, seen some top 8 and some good performances, but it's never reached this high of a high. And I'll explain why it did so good. It had a Meteor Beam, Power Herb, which powers up Meteor Beam and makes it go in 1 turn instead of 2, which raises its special attack. And Lunala has a very good 137 special attack stat. And that only gets boosted by Meteor Beam, which also can hit just a lot of things since Rock type is such a good type, like Tornadus. And if they're not hitting things hard, it just power up the move to, like, extreme heights and makes it deal, like, stab damage and makes future moves do a lot of damage. So it makes sense why to use that, and it's not like the common leftovers that you see a lot nowadays on Lunala. It's often be like more different, kind of set itself apart from Terapagos, which is pretty cool. And the other members of the team are here to support it, so we can play in and out of Trick Room. We've got that Roaring Moonat, who has absolutely been having a generational run right now in Reg G with the other performance with the Cali Ice. So it's like 2 regionals ago, which is a great performance. It can just be such a good Pokemon that's not fully meant to, like, it's not a hyper offense Tailwind Pokemon. It's just one that is really strong and doesn't really, like, doesn't feel obligated to set up Tailwind, is what I'm trying to point out. Like, Tornadus and Whimsicott can do other things. Like, it does big damage with Terrifying Acrobatics after a booster energy or just knockoffs. Then we have Urshifu Water. I'm pretty sure that's water. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's water. And it makes sense. Urshifu's at, like, 55% usage. Urshifu Water is just very strong to see. Lab Mouse has not been updated yet, so I'm going to use the just a random website I found after searching. So we are going to see the usage stats, which for Urshifu, yep, 60. That's what I wanted to check. That's why the cutting was so abrupt. And then there was a Moonless at 41 and Cineroar at 36. Rillaboom at 29.5. Pokemon Heartflame is at 18. What? I feel like it should be a lot higher. It's such a strong Pokemon. I don't know. Raging Bolt, Flutterbutter, that's to be expected. Fluttermane's still really strong. Filling more of the support role now with, like, Icy Wind and stuff. Also from, like, Taunt. But still is, like, an offensive option. It's really good with Groudon and Koraidon too. And then there's Ogerpon Cornerstone, Chien-Pao, Ogerpon Flame at 18, Shiyu, 16.4 for Rigorath, and Landorus Incarnate at 15, which is really good for that Pokemon. Landorus is just a really strong Pokemon with, like, Life Orb and, like, Tailwind support or in, like, Trick Room against an opponent. You can, like, punish them. Landorus just does so much damage. Coming off that really nice special attack stat, and then Life Orb, and then the Sheer Force, and just having Earth Power like Sansear Storm. It can even set up a nasty plot. That's just, like, kind of nasty, that amount of output it can deal. And yeah, it's just getting to a lot of the metagame right now. And top 8 restricted. Oh yeah. Koraidon, I'm guessing, is going to be high. At 10%, yep. And that is partially why Lunala has such a good performance, is because the meta is all Koraidon. After people realize how good it was after a Wolfclick's victory with it. And they're probably running Life Orb too, a lot of them. So, the person who won, I'm sorry, I can't find their name right now, but them using Lunala is a really smart play because it could just get it has the type advantage, and it's just, and like a shadow shield, it can slap back and probably kill it and then also it's the Terrifiers. Yeah, it's cooked. And then, Lunala's moveset also had a Trick Room and Expanding Force. Expanding Force with Psychic Terrain is obviously huge amounts of damage. And instead of Trick Room too, this Lunala was not running a Wide Guard. It's running Moon Guy Scheme, which is standard, because that's a signature move. But that's like, that deals solid damage, but not running a Wide Guard is like a choice, but it's not like a horrible choice because you already have so much Pokemon that on the team that can deal with Kelly Shadow, like the Indeedee and Roaring Moon. You can always Terra too, and maybe it was built so it could survive. I do not know, but we're gonna look at the team again because I really wish I could just see Latmos right now. But it is what it is, the common saying. So the top 8, there's also a Gallade, which is really cool. This team is really cool. It's like a size spam. Never mind, not cool. Hate it. Just kidding. But it is a size spam team with the Hatterini and Gallade, and it feels like a very team that would, it's kind of similar to some of the teams you would see in Reg H. It's cool that we're seeing it again. It's just a pretty hyper offense Trick Room team, and Decorator on Smeargle, I did see a little bit of the match, but Decorator on Smeargle with Cali Ice is obviously just really strong. Pokemon Incineroar, who can usually just switch in, are really, really threatened by it, by just going for Glacial Lance, and Spore is obviously good. And I feel like the Landorus was the star player of the game. I saw some clips of it, and I saw a little bit of the match, and it just got a lot of KOs. So it's cool that people are using it because it's really strong with Life Orb. But some people run it with Choice Scarf too, and yeah, Landorus is a pretty cool and strong Pokemon right now. And number 3 is a cool Miraidon team that can switch in and out of it's a tail room, with the Farigiraf. So Farigiraf seems to be on all Miraidon teams. I'm guessing it has the Electric Seed. And then another Landorus in top 8. And we do see the Ogerpon Heartflame and a Terapagos. So this is the first top 8 in a while that has no repeating restricteds. Well, not in a while, I don't know. But I feel like there are usually 2 Miraidon, 2 Cali Ice. But this is cool. James back with a cool Cali Ice. Kelly Shadow team. It's pretty standard, but there's a reason it's standard, because it's really good. The Clefairy, for those who don't know, because y'all but why is there a baby Pokemon right here? That's because you kind of want, it's the Eviolite actually makes it bulky since it has decent defensive stats already. And it also has the Friend Guard, so other Pokemon take less damage. And then just 2 Fake Out options, a Wide Guard option, and just Urshifu, because Urshifu's really strong. Then a Cali Ice team, another Ogerpon Heartflame, another Cali Shadow. And then Koraidon, which is the first Koraidon that is in the top 8. And another good top 8 performance for Koraidon. I believe this is his second top 8 performance after LAIC. So before getting to understand that also Ditto's there. We like Ditto in this household. Oh shoot, I said household I don't know, it was weird, but I found another website. I'm sorry, I keep having to jump back. I don't know if the screens are going to be smaller now for some portion of the video, but I can adjust that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to zoom in for you guys, so I'm just gonna go through the teams and see if I see something crazy. So, okay, Calyrex is just normal Calyrex, which is kind of funny. Okay, top 9, the Terapagos. Another Ditto. Another Cali Shadow, I presume. Another Roaring Moon Kyogre. And then the Cali, I don't know, I think it's, I cannot tell. Bro, Cali is just there, and I'm like, bruh. Okay, I think it's just a lot of Calyrex. Okay, there's a Zacian in 17th. There's a lot of Ditto. Wow. The Ditto representation. Wait, was the Zombies at to stop placement like 20? The Zombomb. Yeah. Seeing some Screamtail action in here. Some Kyogre. Oh, a Moltres in 38th. That's cool. A Talonflame. That's also unique. Rhyperior. What? Is that for like Miraidon too? That's pretty cool. It's a solid rock. It's Urshifu Dark, Urshifu Water, Garganical, and Groudon. Okay, I think that's gonna where I'm gonna stop with those guys. I'm just gonna go over the main team and why it's so good again. It has this team can be played in both Trick Room and Tailwind, so it can kind of punish both matchups. It can go fast against Trick Room and kind of just outspeed and destroy them with like some strong Pokemon. So if you are running Trick Room, it's usually like Cali Ice or Lunala, and Lunala's good against both of them. You also have the Roaring Moon for those options too, and Indeedee to reverse Trick Room or just not. And then Indeedee can also set Trick Room against the Tailwind matchups. It's just a smart meta call to bring a Lunala into a tournament where there's probably going to be a lot of Karadam. So yeah, this is really cool to see how the meta is actually evolving. And now I'm like not so against maybe I'm not so against Ragged G after all, but that's gonna do it for this video. Just a quick brief summary. It's probably gonna come out like a day after recording this. I'm probably gonna upload a little more another video soon, but just been like a little busy, but glad I got to finally cover this cool team and cool tournament, and see you guys in the next one.